Very good. Very good afternoon, ladies and gents, and welcome to tonight's week ahead or today's week ahead video. The usual format, going over the various majors, looking for where we are located in the market cycle and picking out entries. So without further ado, let's start. Trading is risky, in particular margin-based products such as CFD, spread bets, options, and futures. These signals are not a personal recommendation, so you aren't going to have the protection a normal retail client may expect to have. Synergy is authorized and regulated to deliver this service. Let's start. So we've been pretty steady recently. The sell in May, comeback St. Ledger's Day, which incidentally is in September, has played out. We've had a real sort of topsy-turvy summer. Not so much that we had lots of losing trades, just trades didn't able to get a bite and materialize. It's very much plus 25 back to even. Just trades just not hitting TPs properly. Lots of chop. And let's see if we can unpick that on the chart. So here we go. So first up, we had this pair. This was a really nice setup. We took it here. We can identify the pattern lower, level 1, level 2, and then we saw the W. That gives us a big signal. This is also a higher low here. So quite solid foundations for continuations. And if we just have a look at where we are in that market cycle, you've got level 2 here as a trap false into a high, high low. And we do expect high, high low to play out. So that's nice. Moving on, AUDCHF. What are you saying? AUDCHF is a peak formation low trade, which means it has its own do's and don'ts. Typically, you shouldn't trade a peak. I am one of those that does entertain the idea because I'm a believer if you can get price action down here, down here, down here, it's not going to come again. And it is a once in a lifetime generational recovery type of trade. You can see we have the first zone, the second zone, 1, 2, 3, 3 hits to the low, high, 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 low, high, 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 low. Expected the third, never gave it, revisited the lows, took everybody out here with this move here. Anyone shorting here, I do believe is next on the block, and that will trigger the recovery rally. What are we seeing? We're actually seeing some nice action, to be fair to you. Although we haven't retested this area, it's still up for debate that we will do. I would like it to before I take on a trade. So I'm going to stick an alert right down there because typically the rule should be no retest, no trade. It looks okay though. AEDNZD, this is one that we do want to attack. It is a trade in line with the market cycle because we have seen 2 layers up and 1 large level lower, high, 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 low, high, high, higher, low, pushing away. Notice the red harmonic has been complete, is a strong turning point. Are we heading up here or are we not? Ultimately, there is a bit of a harmonic complete, tricky pattern. I'm going to pass on that. AUD this is another one that's simple in terms of where are we heading. We want to be looking for shorts only. Why do we want to be looking for shorts? Because we have this 1-2 structure. In the middle, we're just chopping both ways. Quite a wide-ranging consolidation. There's just nothing to go off on that, folks. So we have to pass. What I do like is the 1, the 2, and then expecting a 3. But in order to catch that, I need to have my alert there. Right. Where are we? CAD CHF, like the other CHFs, you know, this is quite, this is okay. Okay, action. It's a bit of a Gartley miss. It's a peak formation low Gartley. Is a missed Gartley that, unfortunately, and one of the most perfect ones at that. That is a Gartley off the peak low. Now, this is a real mechanical way of trading, but it hasn't been a deep enough retrace to make that a higher probability trade. So that is a low probability Gartley, and we move on. CAD JPY. CAD JPY. It's either a high, it looks like it's breaking down. The harmonics here, did a similar sort of thing, straight down, came up, came down, tapped it, and then moved. Is that going to happen again? We don't know. Let's see if there is any sequence to allow us to know. I can see 2 days of drop. That does mean a third day is expected. Let's have a look. So we have 1 day, 2 days. It should give us a third. But most importantly, we have 2 weeks of drop. And we do expect a third week. So that's interesting. That's going to affect, if that starts dropping, equity markets are going to get edgy. Okay, 1 second. Right, Euro AUD. Euro AUD is a beauty that I'm waiting for. Looks like a shoulder, head, shoulder. Indeed it does. But for me, it's not. For me, it's leaving the second zone of consolidation after a break, retest, change of character, high highs and high lows. So I really love this pattern. Looking good. Sorry, folks, I'm very tired. It's all weekend. Euro CAD, here we go. So Euro CAD, that's a massive level 1 consolidation. We're just breaching the top of that. Looks like a bit of an M formation. Yes, we could fall all the way back down to the lows. It would be annoying. It is potentially a reality. We just need to... We bought it with the proviso that this is going to do well. And I still believe that this is going to do very well. It's up to you to hold on to it. Euro CHF. So let's have a look. It's certainly taken out this low retest, and bear with me. Low retest gave 2 days of rise. It didn't give a third, so it's rise, rise, drop, rise, potentially. Not for me. Pass on that. Euro JPY again. JPY pairs, 2 weeks of drop. Expect potentially a third here. Same as all the other JPYs. And now we get on to the good stuff. This is the good stuff. That's level 1, that's level 2. We expect high prices. It's just as simple as that. We got us in last week on the 4th. And again, here we were in and we're expecting higher prices. It looked like it had done 2 weeks of rise, but it hasn't. Euro USD, again, one that's moved early. We were waiting for the ABCD to complete. Never completed. If anything, we're trading off the 50 EMA at the minute. I'd like to see that come off a bit more towards the upper end of the range, but ultimately bullish. Okay, FTSE 100. FTSE 100 is building something at least. That's a consolidation, the whole thing. This is a consolidation, the whole thing. It's insanely bullish. Insanely bullish. It's just insanely bullish. The whole FTSE is just crazy. I expect the FTSE to get up to here. I need to get longs because of the potential upside. I'll be waiting on longs. So we've done a change of character here, but that's not enough, just a change. We need to see a change, a break, and a retest. So we've got the change. We need to see the break next. Haven't seen the break yet. However, this looks like it's going to make a Gartley up here and come in line again. GBP-AUD, another absolute rocket ship. This has completed the pattern to the downside. Let's have a look on the long-term chart. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, have a look. So we've got the change, the break, the retest. We expect an entry here. I really like how this is setting up, and it's one for next week. No question about it. Getting written down. GBP CAD, again, motoring higher. Bit of a Gartley potentially against it. I'm not too fussed because we're trading in line with the cycle. This is level 2 rise into level 3 trend. GBP, CHF, lows of level 1 consolidation in blue, higher low, expect high lows to be created. We will jump on that when it shows. GU, again, watching, and it's come down from its high, creates a high low at the minute. We can only see 2 pushes down, could be 3. Level 1 consolidation breaking out of into level 2 rise. NZD CAD. So this guy looks ready to go as well. We've got 1, 2, and expecting some sort of a 3. Hasn't given yet. Hasn't given. Yeah, not quite complete, but it's done enough at the same time to warrant a bit of interest. Enter DCHF, another one. You know, we've got all the sequence going on here, but it just hasn't finished properly. Not sure what's saying that one. Just hold tight till it develops a bit clearer. Enter DJPY. No, no, enter DCHF. Very nice setup. Not much for me though. Just not interested in taking peak low trades. They're very low probability. More likely a 50-50. Enter DCAD. Sorry, enter DUSD. All I can see is high, low, high, low. That's what we expect a third typically in this game. A, B, C, D, Gartley. Maybe. Needs to be clearer. Gold reaching up higher. This is creating a, well, we've had the intermediate level 1 and 2, and then the peak. So the whole peak from 1, 2, 3 to the high. We've got a consolidation here, and I expect a big consolidation here as well. USD CAD, one of the best in my eyes, and we are shaping up seriously here for upside. We are looking at this guy as a peak formation, sorry, as a level 2 consolidation into level 3 rise. So folks, I hope you have interest in this subject matter. I certainly do. A lot of passion coming from my voice and experience. And if you have any questions, you want to reach out to me directly, please do message me directly at Synergy Markets, basically. So yeah, wish you all the best. Thanks for watching. Cheers.